just by placing one single item in the right spot in your home, you could spend the rest of your life surrounded by wealth and prosperity. Everything you do will go smoothly, and money will keep flowing in without pause. This is an ancient Feng Shui secret that has been passed down from generation to generation. Those who truly understand how to apply it quietly walk their own path toward abundance. They do not brag or make noise about it. They simply know how to create a steady flow of fortune right in their own living space. You do not need expensive or mystical objects. If you understand the true essence of Feng Shui, choose the right time, and most importantly, place the item in the right location, then even something that seems ordinary can become a powerful tool. It can activate good energy, attract wealth, protect your assets, and guide helpful people to show up at just the right moment. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a mysterious item that many successful people are quietly using. I will also tell you the exact spot where it should be placed in order to unlock the wealth sector, along with a simple but incredibly effective spiritual ritual. One that has helped many people completely turn their situation around in just a few days. If you have been struggling with work money, or just feel like luck is always a step ahead of you, this might be the answer you have been waiting for all along. Before we dive in, go ahead and drop a positive affirmation in the comments below. Something like, "I am open to receiving abundance," or "Wealth is on its way to me." And do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you will not miss any more powerful Feng Shui secrets coming up next. And now let us dive into the most important part, what this item is, why it holds such special power, and how to place it correctly so that prosperity is truly activated. First, the three-legged toad. The three-legged toad is one of the most powerful Feng Shui symbols for attracting wealth, highly revered by people in ancient times. This mythical creature with 3 legs and a coin in its mouth is not just for decoration. It represents the ability to draw in and tightly hold on to wealth while silently preventing financial loss. Legend has it that the three-legged toad only appears in places where energy is abundant and money flows freely. If someone sees it, it is a sign that wealth is near. In practical Feng Shui, this creature is considered a kind of invisible guardian that brings good energy into the house, retains wealth, and dissolves hidden negative energies that the eye cannot see. The first thing you must do when using the three-legged toad is place it in the correct direction. Many people mistakenly think it should face the front door to welcome money in, but that is incorrect. Because this creature is meant to bring wealth into the house, it must be placed near the entrance, but facing inward as if it is hopping into the home, carrying gold and treasure. If it faces outward, it will push wealth away before it can even enter. When placing the toad, set it on a red cloth or an old coin. Red represents the fire element, which symbolizes luck, and the coin represents prosperity. This activates the positive energy of the toad and enhances its ability to attract wealth. Never place it directly on the floor or in a dusty, cluttered area. This will not only neutralize its power, but may even attract negative energy. The ideal location is diagonally across from the main door, where the flow of wealth energy is most active, or on a high shelf at least 3 feet off the ground, in a quiet area like the living room or a home office. Do not place the toad in bedrooms, bathrooms, or kitchens, as these spaces carry yin or mixed energies that can weaken the toad's spiritual power. Another important note: don't let strangers touch the toad, especially not the coin in its mouth. That coin is the energy focal point. If it is disturbed, The energy may be scattered, and the toad could lose its protective ability. For those who run businesses or handle money frequently, the three-legged toad is a must-have. It helps maintain a steady cash flow, reduces risks of financial loss, and protects your assets. For those with regular jobs, the toad helps stabilize finances, boost fortune, and attract better career opportunities. Second, the Pixiu. The Pixiu is one of the most well-known Feng Shui creatures when it comes to attracting and keeping wealth. Since ancient times, it has been highly valued by royalty-wealthy merchants and entrepreneurs. What makes the Pixiu special is not just its unusual appearance, but the powerful energy it brings into a space. According to legend, the Pixiu is the offspring of a dragon with the body of a lion, a strong build, a wide mouth, and a big rear, but no anus. This unique trait holds the deepest symbolism the Pixiu only takes in wealth and never lets it out. It means money is absorbed, but never lost, representing the secure accumulation of assets that stay in the household. In practical Feng Shui, the Pixiu is a potent, wealth-attracting item, especially suitable for those in business, finance, real estate, or anyone seeking to grow their income and expand their financial luck. It is also believed to ward off negative energy, protect the home, and shield its owner from financial misfortune, particularly helpful during economic uncertainty or when expenses are high. When placing a Pixiu, the most important rule is to have it face outward toward the main door or a window where wealth energy flows in. This position symbolizes the Pixiu scanning the world for wealth to bring back to its owner. If it faces inward, it will no longer be pulling wealth, but instead become passive, losing its purpose. The Pixiu can be placed in the living room on your work desk, inside a money cabinet, or at the head of your bed if you want to boost personal wealth energy. However, it should not be placed in the kitchen bathroom or a child's bedroom. These places have weaker energy or conflicting forces. Also, avoid sealing the Pixiu inside a glass case. It needs to breathe energy from the surrounding space in order to stay activated. Third, the wealth bowl. If the Pixiu is the creature that gathers wealth into your home, the wealth bowl is the place where that wealth is stored. It acts like a vault that nourishes, builds, and multiplies money over time. In traditional Feng Shui, this is considered one of the most powerful tools to accumulate and retain wealth, not just temporary luck, but long-lasting abundance. The bowl is usually made of ceramic, porcelain, metal, or glass, with a rounded or full shape, symbolizing completeness and attraction. Inside the bowl, people place symbolic items like gold, ingots, old coins, quartz, crystals, tiny gemstones, pearls, or even handwritten notes with wishes for wealth. Each object carries its own energy frequency, combining to form a stable field of positive energy that attracts prosperity and keeps it from slipping away. The ideal location for the wealth bowl is the southeast corner of the home, which is the wealth sector, according to the Feng Shui Bagua map. If that is not possible, you can place it on a wealth shelf, an altar for the god of wealth and earth deity, or a high shelf in the living room. The area must be clean, respected, well lit, and never damp. Avoid putting the bowl in the bathroom, kitchen, or under the stairs. Those areas hold negative energy that can deplete your fortune instead. A special reminder, do not let outsiders touch the wealth bowl, even close family members who do not live in the house. The energy field inside the bowl must be protected and sealed. Only the person who created the bowl or the head of the household should clean it or add items as needed. Fourth, ZZ plant. ZZ plant carries the energy of growth, abundance, and long-term prosperity. It belongs to the wood element in the 5 elements system, but has thick, juicy stems, healthy green leaves, and a sturdy structure. Each leaf is round and glossy, growing in layers like stacked coins. Because of its shape, the plant has become a living symbol of wealth that steadily increases over time. What makes ZZ plant especially magical is its resilience. It does not need much light survives. Drought well resists pests and requires very little care, yet still grows strong and lush year-round. Beyond being a botanical advantage, this reflects a deep Feng Shui, meaning the more durable and thriving the plant, the more abundant and stable the household wealth becomes. Where you place ZZ plant is key to unlocking its full Feng Shui potential. Choose places with soft, natural light, such as near a window along a hallway by the front door, or in a well-ventilated corner of the living room, places where energy flows steadily. These spots are known as wealth pathways because they allow energy to enter and circulate. On the other hand, if the tree is stuck in a dark, damp corner, it may rot and the energy will stagnate. A simple but powerful Feng Shui tip is to tie a small red string around the base of the tree or pot and bury 1 or 3 coins in the soil or tie them onto the stem. Red represents the fire element that drives energy, and the coins carry metal energy symbolizing money. Together with the wood energy of the plant, this creates a harmonious balance of the 5 elements. As a result, the plant becomes a strong focal point for attracting and retaining wealth. ZZ plant is versatile and works well in living rooms, offices, cash counters, reading corners, or office entrances. For business owners, the plant represents steady profit and continuous cash flow. For employees, it symbolizes safe and consistent finances, avoiding invisible losses, and giving peace of mind in managing money. Taking care of the tree is very easy. If grown in soil water, when the surface becomes dry about once a week during sunny seasons and once every 2 weeks during rainy seasons. If grown in water, change the water every 7 to 10 days to prevent rot and cloudiness. Fifth, metal. Wind chimes. In practical Feng Shui, metal wind chimes are among the simplest yet most effective tools for activating energy. Not only do they produce a pleasant and calming sound, but they also work like an invisible hand that stirs. Good energy clears away bad vibes and keeps your living space feeling fresh and alive. The sound from metal chimes carries a high vibration. When they ring, they influence the surrounding energy field, awaken stagnant air, push away negative energy, and invite positive chi, which is a key element in Feng Shui to attract wealth and peace. Every time the wind blows and the chimes sing, it feels as if fortune itself is being invited into the home. To fully benefit from wind chimes, placement is critical. The best location is outside the front door, hanging high above the entrance frame. This is where the first wave of energy enters the house. When the chimes ring, good energy flows in and bad energy gets blocked. Hanging them here works like a filter to guard your home from unwanted vibes. You can also hang chimes on a balcony, an open hallway, or next to a large window, any spot where there is a steady natural breeze. Each gentle gust moves the chimes and keeps the energy circulating, which is especially helpful if your house feels stuffy, dark, or lifeless. Some homeowners also hang chimes in the hallway between the main door and living room, as long as the space is open and not blocked by a low ceiling. If space is tight, you can use smaller chimes as long as they are present and produce a soft, natural sound. Choose metal chimes with a shiny finish and between 5 and 6 tubes because those numbers represent harmony in the 5 elements and attract heavenly luck. Avoid plastic rotting wood or rusted chimes, as they lack energy and may even create unpleasant clashing sounds that do more harm than good. You now know where to place these items to attract abundance. But if they are placed in the wrong spot, even by accident, not only will they fail to bring good fortune, they might actually drain your wealth. So let us go over some absolutely forbidden locations in Feng Shui that you must avoid. One of the most common mistakes is placing a wealth-attracting item directly across from the bathroom. The bathroom is a space with strong negative energy, filled with stagnant air, and considered a place where waste is flushed away. If you place sacred items like the three-legged toad, the Pixiu, or the wealth bowl in direct alignment with the bathroom, their positive energy will be overpowered. Instead of drawing in wealth, they may invite instability and cause money to come in only to flow right back out. This is especially problematic if the bathroom faces the front door or the living room. Those cases must be avoided at all costs. Another forbidden spot is placing these items near the stove or cooking area. The kitchen represents the fire element and is a place of energy consumption where raw ingredients are burned to nourish the family. Putting items like lucky plants, the wealth bowl, or any wealth-attracting symbols near the stove will unintentionally burn away their wealth energy. It disrupts the balance of the 5 elements and makes it difficult for abundance to take root. On top of that, the heat and oil from cooking can stain or defile the item, weakening its spiritual power until it becomes nothing more than decoration. Another serious mistake is placing your item next to the trash can in a dark corner or in a moldy, damp area. These are zones where negative energy gathers, places associated with decay, neglect, or rejection. If your feng shui item is near such a place, it will begin to absorb that harmful energy instead of attracting positive chi. Over time, it stops radiating wealth and starts absorbing misfortune, stagnation, and financial instability instead. Once you have chosen the right item, placed it in the right spot, and avoided these critical feng shui errors, there is still one final step that cannot be skipped: the activation ritual, to awaken the spiritual energy and allow the item to begin working. This is a deeply spiritual practice. It does not require anything complicated or fancy, but it does demand your complete sincerity and focused intention. The best time to perform this ritual is during an auspicious hour on a lucky day, especially on the first day of the lunar month, the full moon, or the day of the god of wealth. These are times when positive energy in the universe peaks and is most receptive to your wishes and intentions. Prepare a quiet, clean space. All you need are 3 simple tools: 1 stick of incense, 1 glass of clean water, and a spiritual affirmation. Your affirmation does not have to be long. What matters is that it is heartfelt. For example, "Let wealth come and peace stay," or "I open my heart to receive abundance and well-being." To begin the ritual, hold the item gently in your left hand. Place your right hand over your chest, where your heart beats, and close your eyes. Silently repeat your intention. It could be financial stability, better, health, smoother days, or simply a wish for peace and security. Repeat your affirmation in your mind 3 to 7 times or more if you feel it is needed. In that moment, it is not the words that matter, but the energy you are generating from within. You are establishing a connection not just to the item, but between yourself and the spiritual energy of the universe. When your mind is fully focused, your energy transfers into the object, allowing it to become an extension of you and your energy field within your home. After the ritual is finished, place the item exactly where you intended. Do not move it for at least 7 days to allow the energy to stabilize, take root, and begin working in your favor. When you understand Feng Shui correctly, you will realize it is not mysterious or out of reach. It is an elegant art of guiding the flow of energy in your life. By placing a small item in just the right spot, performing the ritual with sincerity, and avoiding common mistakes, you are opening a new door for luck, wealth, and peace to walk through. Life does not change on its own, but when you change how you arrange your space, your mindset, and your actions with positive awareness, the universe will respond in ways you never expected. It might be a sudden opportunity, a meaningful connection, or simply the comforting sense that things are flowing more easily every day. If you feel that it is time to refresh your destiny, do not wait. Start with something small, choose your item, place it mindfully, and perform the activation ritual as I have guided you. Believe that you are worthy of abundance, wealth, and fulfillment, not only in finances, but in spirit. And now, if you are ready to receive the flow of abundance, leave a positive affirmation in the comments. Something like, "I am ready to open the door to prosperity," or "I live in harmony with wealth energy every day." Do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you never miss a single practical Feng Shui secret. The journey to transforming your destiny starts with your own intention, and I am truly honored to walk this path with you.